Unit 4. Change. Adapt. To change your ideas or behavior so that you can deal with a new situation. A successful business is one that adapts to changing situations. Adjust. To change something slightly in order to make it better, more accurate, or more effective. You can adjust the volume using this control here. Alternate. If one thing alternates with another, it happens after it and keeps being repeated. You go first this game and then we'll alternate. Alternate. Happening on one day, week, etc., but not on the day, week, etc., that immediately follows. We usually go to visit my grandma on alternate Sundays. Alternative. Something that you can choose instead of something else. Can you suggest an alternative? Alternative. Different from something else and able to be used instead of it. We're going to have to find an alternative route. Amend. To make changes to a document, law, agreement, etc., especially in order to improve it. Could you amend the report before you send it? Conservative. Not willing to accept much change, especially in the traditional values of society. I grew up in a village where most of the people were quite conservative. Convert. To change from one system, use, or method to another, or to make something do this. We're converting to a new computer system at work, so it's chaos at the moment. Convert. To change your beliefs, especially your religious beliefs, or to persuade someone to do this. I was rather shocked when my dad converted to Islam. Convert. Someone who has changed their beliefs in an important way. I didn't used to like Fiat cars, but now I've become a convert. Decay. To be gradually destroyed as a result of a natural process of change, or to destroy something in this way. When leaves decay, chemicals are returned to the soil. Decay. The gradual destruction of something as a result of a natural process of change. Too much sugar in our diets is a major cause of tooth decay. Deteriorate. To become worse. The situation in the country has deteriorated and tourists are advised not to go there. Distort. To change something such as information so that it is no longer true or accurate. Journalists often distort statistics in order to tell a good story. Dynamic. Continuously changing, growing, or developing. The world of electronics is a very dynamic area. Endure. To suffer something unpleasant or difficult in a patient way over a long period. I don't know how people endure the conditions in prison. Endure. To last for a long time. Shakespeare's works have endured for over 400 years. Evolve. When a type of plant or animal evolves, its physical form changes over a long period of time. Do you think people will eventually evolve into some kind of superhuman? Evolve. To gradually change and develop over a period of time. As the computer industry has evolved, everything has got faster and cheaper. Influence. To affect the way someone thinks or behaves or affect the way something happens. Don't let yourself be influenced by what she says. Influence. The effect that a person or thing has on someone's decisions, opinions, or behavior, or on the way something happens. Picasso has had an enormous influence on many painters. Innovation. A new idea, method, piece of equipment, etc. This innovation will mean cheap energy for everyone. Innovative. New. Original and advanced. His first album was innovative, but I've been disappointed by the others. Last. To continue existing or happening for or until a particular time. The flight lasts 5 hours. Maintain. To make something stay the same. I find it hard to maintain my weight. Modify. To change something slightly, especially in order to improve it or to make it less extreme. We've modified the design to solve the problem. Novel. New or unusual. A TV that receives text messages is quite a novel idea. Persist. To continue to do or say something in a determined way. You'll get yourself into trouble if you persist in behaving in this way. Potential. The possibility to develop or achieve something in the future. Ed's got a lot of potential as an athlete. Potential. Possible or likely in the future. I think the book's a potential bestseller. Progress. To continue to develop or move forward. Your English has really progressed this term. Progress. The process of developing or improving. I'm not sure that all this technological progress is necessarily a good thing. Radical. A radical change or way of doing something is new and very different from the usual way. That's quite a radical suggestion. Refine. To make some changes to something in order to improve it. You need to refine your argument to make it clearer. Reform. To improve a situation by correcting things that are wrong or unfair, or make a system work more effectively. The government is planning to reform the health system. Reform. A change intended to correct a situation that is wrong or unfair or make a system work more effectively. These reforms don't go far enough, in my opinion. Remain. To continue to be in a particular situation or condition. The interest rate is going to remain at 4%. Revise. To change your opinion or judgment of someone or something. I think I'm beginning to revise my opinion of Tim. Revise. To change, improve or make additions to something such as a book, law or piece of writing. Revise your essay, and I'll have a look at the changes when you've finished. Revolution. A sudden or major change, especially in ideas or methods. This invention will lead to a revolution in housework. Revolution. A situation in which people completely change their government or political system, usually by force. Life was quite difficult in the country following the revolution. Shift. If an idea, attitude or plan shifts or someone shifts it, it changes. The plan has shifted, so we'll need to have another meeting. Shift. A change in something, for example, in someone's ideas or opinions. There has been a real shift in attitudes on this issue. Spoil. To affect something in a way that makes it worse, less attractive or less enjoyable. Your argument with Bill really spoiled the party. Status quo. The present situation or the way things usually are. Let's just keep the status quo until we know what's happening. Steady. To hold something firmly without shaking or moving it. Could you just steady the ladder? Steady. Firmly held in a particular position without moving or shaking. Imogen gave me a steady look. Steady. Staying at the same level, speed, value, etc. Prices should remain steady over the next few months. Substitute. To remove one thing and put something else in its place. You can substitute cream with milk, if you have any. Substitute. Something that is used instead of something else. Margarine is a good substitute for butter. Sustain. To provide the conditions in which something can happen or exist. The atmosphere on Mars won't sustain life. Switch. To replace one object with another. Someone switched their briefcase for mine when I wasn't looking. Switch. A change from one thing to another. I knew the magician had changed the cards over, but I didn't spot the switch. Switch. Something such as a button or key that controls the electrical supply to a light, piece of equipment, machine, etc. This switch controls the volume. Transform. To make someone or something completely different, usually in a way that makes them more attractive, easier to use, etc. Jill was completely transformed by her time at university. Trend. A gradual change or development that produces a particular result. There's a trend towards smaller cars these days. Uniform. The same everywhere. You should find that every Hilton hotel offers a uniform standard of service. Technology. Breakthrough. A discovery or achievement that comes after a lot of hard work. Scientists have finally made the breakthrough they were hoping for. Broadband. Able to send different types of communication signals at the same time. You need a broadband connection to watch the video. Broadband. A high-speed internet connection. Have you got broadband at home yet? Click. To make a computer do something by pressing a button on the mouse. Click here for more results. Complex. With a lot of details or small parts, which makes something difficult to understand or deal with. The issue is too complex for simple solutions. Consumer electronics. Electrical equipment, such as digital cameras, etc., which is available for the public to buy. There's just so much choice in the world of consumer electronics these days. Craft. To make or produce something skillfully. You can see that this basket was crafted by a real expert. Craft. A traditional skill of making things by hand, for example furniture or jewelry. It's a shame that traditional crafts are fast disappearing. Data. Information in a form that a computer can use. Imagine how much data passes over the internet each day. Download. To move information to your computer from a computer system or the internet. Listen to this song I downloaded from the internet. Download. A downloaded computer file. When your download has finished, close this window. File. A set of information on a computer. Make sure you save the file somewhere. Games, console. A small piece of electronic equipment that you connect to a screen, used for playing video games. There's a lot of competition between manufacturers of games consoles. Manual. Operated by people rather than automatically or using computers. The pilot switched to manual control as the plane approached the runway. Manual. A book containing instructions for doing something, especially for operating a machine. See what it says about this problem in the manual. Network. To connect computers together so that each computer can send and receive information to and from the other computers. We've networked all the computers in the office so that we can send files to each other more easily. Network. A set of computers that are connected to each other so that each computer can send and receive information to and from the other computers. There seems to be a virus on the network. Nuclear. Relating to energy produced by changing the structure of the central part of an atom. Nuclear power is the only way we can meet our energy needs. Offline. Working on a computer but not connected to the internet. Download it now and you can read it when you are offline. Offline. Working on a computer but not connected to the internet. You need to go offline to stop the virus spreading. Online. Connected to or available through a computer or a computer network, especially the internet. I've started an online library of songs. Online. On the internet. You can find what you need online. Primitive. At a very simple stage of development, before modern technology. Da Vinci drew pictures of what we might see as a primitive helicopter. Programmer. Someone whose job is to create computer programs. I'd like to be a programmer and work on computer games. Resource. Something you can use to help you to achieve something, especially in your work or study. The main resource for my research was the library. Technique. A method of doing something using a special skill that you have developed. I've worked out a new technique to get the computer to do what I want. Upload. To send documents or programs from your computer to a larger system using the internet. I'm just uploading something to my website.